waiting you on the other side.
While you're sitting around worrying about people believing in you, why don't you focus on believing in yourself? Find out the reasons that you do what you do. Find out the reasons that will make you walk by faith and not by sight. That will make you pursue your dream when everybody is against you or don't believe in you no more.
If you have persistence in everything you do, you can achieve anything.
Keep the faith that this too shall pass. Keep the faith that you are more than a conqueror. Keep the faith that greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Keep the faith that you have power to snatch you from the jaws of the enemy. Are you ready? Woo! Good morning, family. Rise and shine. How are we feeling coming into the week? It's been such a great week already, and we've only just begun. It is Tuesday, family. I'm sending love and blessings over to each and every single one of you. I hope you all have had a great week so far. And today, for today's topic, we're going to be diving in to the power of actually really understanding what it takes when we truly become servants. When you guys see the analogy that I have for you today, it's really going to put things into perspective on why it is that some are seeing flying colors in life and others are just getting by. And today, we're going to go ahead and step into the 1%. So, family, I'm excited. I'm fired up. 11:11, paint your vision. Look at the timing. Look at the alignment. I love it. So, as always, fam, before we go ahead and get started, let's get a little bit of gratitude down for the day. What is everybody grateful for coming into the Tuesday before we go ahead and touch on this topic that you are not going to want to miss? So here we go. Let me get IG tapped in, and it is game time. Good and faithful. Boom. Let's go. Good to go. Awesome, family. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful to be able to go ahead and move these things, to be able to take advantage of the day. Currently, we are coming up. It's wild to really think about putting the vision down on paper, planting seeds, seeing so many things manifest right now. And we are 296 days deep into the morning rituals, the morning routine. And it is not a surprise to me why we are seeing so much greatness coming in right now. I'm telling you, the ka-chings, the manifestation. I've seen some of you guys get your dream cars. I've seen JoJo come and get 400 sales in a matter of a month and a half. I've seen Deanne absolutely continue to transform her body. Lady Boss Nikki is experiencing abundance from all different angles in the midst of everything that is going on. So let me be the first to tell you, family, I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. And I'm so excited to see what is coming. Cedric in the building is making moves out there, becoming the best version. And that's what it's all about. So let's go. Good stuff. Proud of you, family. Here we go. So getting into today, we're going to be talking about what it takes to really understand of being a good, faithful servant. Okay, now this is a training we actually got a couple days ago, but I want you to go ahead and get your piece of paper, right? And I want you to go ahead and just give me about 5 bullet points, okay? Well done, good, faithful servant, right? So I want you guys to think about a couple of things that I've been able to notice over the years, right? Number one, this is something that Matt Rosa always talked about as he started to elevate throughout his success, right? When you're able to be faithful, when the amounts are small, right, then God is going to be able to grant us more than we've ever even imagined. This is something that took me a long time to learn, still learning it even now until this day. But I promise you, if you can truly understand and understand this, this is going to change the game forever, right? So many of us, a lot of us, we're so used to immediate gratification. We're so used to getting things the second that we go ahead and do it. Well, in this game, in this entrepreneurship journey that we're on, most of the time, it's the law of gestation. We never get to see something the second that we plant it, right? Just like a seed. You never see a fruit the day after you plant a seed. Well, that's what we've been doing this whole time, is planting seeds, developing these skill sets, sharpening our sword, and all of this compounds day after day. You might not notice it as the days go by, but somebody like myself being able to look at you from the outside looking in, I can see the growth. I can see the transformations that are happening, and it comes from being faithful when the amounts were small. You see, the first time I got into trading, I didn't need to see thousands of dollars. To be honest, when I came in, I really pressed the button. and I saw I made $1.50 by pressing a button on my phone and letting the market work for me, letting the money work for me, I was never the same, because I understood if I could make $1, that could be 10, that could be 100, that could be that. So we could throw a couple zeros on that number. The only difference was just time. Mentors had been doing it a little bit longer. So when it came to all different areas, I had to learn, how can I be faithful when the amounts were small? When I didn't have everybody joining my business, when I didn't have all of these withdrawals coming into my bank account, when I didn't have all of this confidence yet, I had to learn how to go ahead and understand that the little wins create the bigger picture, right? So every day that you go out and you hit the gym, we get on a go live session, we go out and we make that story, we make that post. This is being grateful for the little things, the little wins, taking out that next step to get us 1% further every day. This is where the magic really happens, right? Because here's the difference, right? Our income is based off of the amount of problems that we solve, right? Some of the chairmen, as you guys get around, you're going to hear them say, chairmen are professional firefighters, right? They're able to go ahead and put out fires on a daily basis. This is servanthood. This is being able to serve others, right? Being able to go ahead and fill into our cups so that we can go out and give to others. So the only way, even for me to get on these calls at 11 a.m. every day, I've got to be able to pour into my cup so I can go out and serve others. The same thing goes with all of you. You have so much value. You have so much to go ahead and give with your story. Now is the time to get loud. Now is the time to put your voice out there. Now is the time to get uncomfortable in a world where so many are fearful. So many have mental awareness issues going on right now. They're looking for the light, and there's never been a better opportunity to go ahead and serve and be the light than right here, right now. If you believe that's true, drop some threes down below, because now is the time for you to go out and let your last name be known. Right there with you, right? But this comes with being an individual of value, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the training. I've only scratched the surface. Here we go. Let's get into it, okay? We're going to start off with WELL. So the acronym is Well Done, Good and Faithful Service. So let's start off with WELL, okay? The WELL is going to be standing for, everybody go ahead and drop excellence in the chat, okay? WELL stands for an attitude of excellence, okay? Doing everything with excellence. Tony Robbins says it all the time. If you want to start changing your life, the first step for any of us to go ahead and do is to raise our standards. Now, I want to ask you this right now. Let's just think about it. Let's just visualize this for a second, okay? Cedric, what does your body look like when you started to envision your body transformed? What do the relationships look like, right? Lady Boss Nikki, how do you feel when you're speaking on stage in front of thousands of people? Okay. Johnny, how do you feel when you have hundreds of e-commerce sales coming into your store? What does that person move like, right? What is the excellence that they show up in every single day? If you were to put that person against the person that we are right now, how different do they look? Are the actions similar? Is their confidence the same? This is the difference. You've got to be able to see it before it happens. So when it comes to excellence, when it comes to all 5/6 of our pillars, what does that look like for you? So I want to give you the pillars real quick. What does your body look like with a certain level of excellence? How about your family relationships? What about the mindset? Okay. Finances. How are the finances looking like? Spiritual side of success. Your faith, right? And the value that we go out and give to society. In all 6 of those pillars, what does your level of excellence look like? What does that person show up every day? Do they get loud? Are they not afraid of what people think? Are they ready to go ahead and get bold? That's an individual of excellence. That's raising the standards. We all know we can do more, therefore we can become more. And all it takes is a day just like today. What's today's date? The 16th. To go ahead and make a decision and say, you know what, today's the day where I draw the line in the sand to go ahead and raise my level of excellence. And that's all it starts with, is literally one decision. Show off like Jesus. Honestly, that's the goal, is to be able to be a living testimony of his grace, to show what is truly possible by living in his presence. So I'm right there with you, family. So that's excellence, moving with excellence. What is the highest version of yourself show up as every day, right? Are they loud in the chats? Are they present? Are they actually taking notes? Are they asking questions? That's a true individual of excellence, and it's time to go ahead and move like it. And I'm right there with you on the journey, family. So that's number one. Number two, okay? The second piece of this is going to be well done, okay? The done stands for starting is easy, but here's the difference. Starting is easy, but finishing is what we said we are going to do. Starting is easy. Finishing, that's a whole different story. There's a lot of people that start the gym January 1st, but you know what's funny? We all know it, right? By the time February 2nd hits, that whole gym is empty again. Why? Because it's easy to start. It's easy to go ahead and start taking one step for a couple of days, but it's difficult to go ahead and keep that consistency. So I'm here to tell you, we're in the month of May. May for manifestations. We all made a decision. We all made a commitment. May 1st, right? There's only one Monday in all of this calendar year that happens to land on the first of the year, and that happened to be this month, right? May. This month is for May of manifestations, right? And we made a decision for 31 days straight to really be consistent. And I'm telling you, if we can, we're about halfway through the month, right? If we can keep that up for the next half of the month, you being able to show yourself that we can be consistent for 31 days straight, those little wins, that confidence is going to lead and bleed into the results, the success that's coming into for the summer. But it starts with right now. It starts with being able to dig deep. It starts with getting emotional on why it is that we're doing what we're doing. Who are we doing this for? And are we ready to go ahead and move with excellence and finish what it is that we start? That's the difference, family. Being able to finish what we start separates most individuals years later, right? People have been watching me for years, and now they're ready to go ahead and join the business. Why? Because they saw the consistency. So my question for you is, can you be consistent for a month, 6 months, a couple years for that one leader to go ahead and join your business and completely blow up your organization? Is it worth it? If you ask me 10 out of 10 times, I will absolutely tell you it is, right? Number 3, stick with me. We're almost done. I got 3 more for you. Number 3 is going to be good, okay? The good stands for well done, good, and faithful to serve. And good stands for integrity and character, okay? Our integrity and character. You see, your integrity and character is defined by the way that I've seen over the past couple of years is defined by what it is that we do in private. Everybody knows the quote, what's practiced in private gets praised in public, right? So what we do behind closed doors is going to be the biggest differentiator in the success and the results that comes in towards these next couple months. So here's my goal for everybody, okay? We have the core 4 for every single day, okay? Who can drop me the core 4 for all the things that we're looking to go ahead and drop for every day for the month of May? Who knows what the core 4 is, okay? Being a product of the product, social media, personal development, and who can tell me the 4th one? Who knows what the 4th one is? Okay, Cedric, you got it. Personal development, product of the product, social media. Go ahead and give me the last one. Okay. All 4 of these is going to make a huge difference when it comes to really seeing what it is that you envision coming into the summer. And last but not least is going to be your business IPAs. There you go. You got it. Okay. I've seen what happens year after year for those that are stagnant throughout these months, and then for those that are very intentional. Okay. So I don't want anybody on this call to be the one to see in the group chats these next couple weeks, next couple months, all of this abundance, the success, the ka-chings, the rank ups, the traveling, and you being like, man, how come this isn't happening for me? How come I'm not seeing all the success, all these wondrous things flowing into my life? I'm here to tell you from experience, these core 4 are going to be one of the biggest activities that we can implement coming in the next couple months, okay? Social media, personal development, DMOs, and being able to understand that all 4 of these are really going to make the difference, okay? So my question for you is, are you willing to go ahead and drop all 4 of these for the rest of the month, every day inside of the group chat, all 4 of these? You see, that's why you see some of us live 24 hours. The goal is how many of you can actually drop each check mark? Did you do your personal development, your morning routine? I love that. Throw in your journal, throw in your reading for the day, okay? Your business IPAs. getting right off this call, I'm getting onto a go live, tuning into the educators. That's my product of the product. IPAs, what kind of 3-ways, what events, what one-on-ones, what Zooms did you guys set up for the day? And last but not least, right, you guys have got to understand that putting all of this together is really what makes things happen. Social media, right? Are you getting loud? Can people see you on your stories? Are you showing up? Are you showing up on your posts? Because if you don't show up, they're going to go find somebody else's TV show to go ahead and watch. So why not be the one that they show up to come and see your value every single day? Okay. So these are all different ways that we can go ahead and really maximize these next couple months coming into the summer. Okay. 2 more. FaithFul. You ready? FaithFul is going to be consistency, showing up every single day. Exactly what I just told you guys. Who can be faithful? Who can be consistent day in and day out, regardless of what is going on in life? I know every one of you, probably just like myself, right? We've got a little bit of a stir up, a little bit of a wind throwing things around our life, right? It might seem like some things are getting stirred up, but here's the difference, okay? The successful, those that really understand what it takes, we are able to show up no matter what. This is just the truth, right? Now, rest days are very important, but at the same time, I also know what happens when we take our foot off the gas for a handful of days, for a week. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but that can literally retrace all the momentum that's been growing. So the power of staying consistent, the power of compounding, just these little daily actions, I can't even explain to you how much of an impact that makes when you're able to stay consistent for a certain amount of period of time, and you're able to put your head down and you're going to look up and you're going to see all of this magnetic situations, people, and opportunities flowing into our lives because we were faithful, right? Can you be faithful when the day is not working out exactly the way we thought it was going to? This is the difference, right? Okay. I'll even never forget that. There was, you guys can actually go and see on my Facebook, 2 years ago, my car was totaled, right? Literally on the way to an event, my car was totaled. I got an Uber, getting out of that car and Ubered straight to the event to go speak at the event. Faithful, right? Because I understood it's not about what's happening to me right now. This is setting me up for who it is that I'm going to become, okay? So faithful. Can you be faithful on the days where life doesn't seem like it's working out the best? Because that one video, that one call might shift everything. Kind of like the same idea. How many of you have ever gone to the gym on the days that you didn't feel like it, but you feel so great, you feel so vibrant once you get out of there? Well, it's the same idea, right? Success, business, life works the exact same way. All right, I'm with you. Last but not least, servant. Okay, this is probably my favorite. In fact, let me show you something. You see, for servants, you guys can write down helping others. Okay, helping others, true fulfillment. Jim Rohn says it all the time. Service to many leads to greatness. So I want to show you guys something that I write every day. Okay, the first sentence when I wake up says, "Thank you, God, for waking me up because I get to be of service." Every day. That's my first sentence that I write every single day, right? Because I understand that every day what we do is going to give back. Every day, all of the service, all of the value comes back in one way, shape, form, or another. So here's the quote that you guys can write down for the last but not least. You ready? If serving is beneath you, then leading is beyond you. This was a major lesson that I had to learn. If serving is beneath you, then leading is beyond you. Okay? Serving, being able to do the little things, being able to show up when nobody else is showing up, being able to be a person of value, being able to do the things today that most are not willing to do to live a life tomorrow like most can't. And family, this is a training. I'm telling you right now, if you can take this in, if you can really absorb this and put this into yourself, this is going to change the game. So once again, well done, good and faithful servant. If you guys got that down, if this clicked a little bit for you, if you guys got a little bit of value for this one, drop some 3s down below. If you guys are ready to move with an attitude of excellence, starting is easy, but finishing is what we said we're going to do, right? Having integrity, having character, being faithful, staying consistent, no matter what. And last but not least, a servant, being able to help others. Okay, this is going to be the difference. This is going to separate the ordinary from the extraordinary, right? What's the difference? A lot of times it's just that little extra that separates the two. So family, go out and be great. Nobody told you today. I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. I'm so excited for what is to come. Stay tuned. We have some very exciting episodes on dreams to reality coming up for the interviews on the podcast. So I love you, family. Go out and be great. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Packed out schedule for the week, Dream Team. Go out and show the world your greatness. I love you, family. Let's get to work. It's game time. Let's go.